Hello, everyone. Dr. Turpeau here, Black America's Love Doctor, answering questions around love and relationships and other matters as well. So, welcome. As with all of my videos, if you like the video, please click like and also subscribe to this YouTube channel. And even more importantly, if you see a video that you think someone else may benefit from, go ahead and share it with them. Okay? So thank you again for watching, and without further ado, we'll get into the question for this evening. So let's get into that, shall we? All right, so the question for this evening, get my readers here. So the question for this evening is, she says, Dear Dr. Turpeau, let me get the lighting right here, I see it glare. She says, Dear Dr. Turpeau, I've been dating a wonderful guy for over a year. Recently, we were having dinner, and he mentioned a few concerns about me. He stated I dress old. He thinks I'm embarrassed about my African American culture because I choose not to speak in the Ebonic language. And lastly, I think I'm better than people. So I guess you don't be speaking Ebonics. All right. So let me explain why he said, I think I'm better than people in my race. I'm a caseworker, and I constantly vent my frustration to him related to my work with low-income families. What advice can you give? I like this guy a lot and enjoy spending time with him. However, I'm not willing to change my identity to continue seeing this person. All right. Well, very good. Thank you, viewer, for sharing your concern and your question. So essentially what's going on here is that you apparently are not Black enough for him. You are not Black enough for him, and I think he is trying to tell you that you need to turn in your Black card. So don't let that get to you. Unfortunately, you can hold on to your Black card, first of all, but unfortunately we have people out here in our culture who believe that you have to meet a certain standard, a certain definition of being Black. And unfortunately, they have these stereotypes. Even our own people, we have these stereotypes of what it means to be Black. And unfortunately, it's just, it does not embrace the diversity of our people. We are not all alike. Now, I used to be a corporate trainer in the area of diversity. And, one of the things I used to say is that people believe that us's are different, but them's are all alike. And so, but even in our culture, we tend to think that us's should be all alike. And so we get these certain definitions and standards of what it means to be Black. And unfortunately, people will think things like, well, you're not Black unless you dress hip hop. You're not Black unless you speak English incorrectly. And you're not Black unless you can brag about how poor and how hard you had it growing up. And I do not agree with these things. I do not believe that Blackness should be equated with these negative things like rudeness or ignorance or poverty or just any other negativities. I get tired that we always tend to have this definition that if it's Black, it must be negative. Okay. Not all of us have done drugs. Not all of us have been to jail. Not all of us use profanity every other word. Now that one really gets to me. I get tired of people saying that shit. Okay. So sorry, I couldn't resist that little joke right there. Okay. But we do not, this every other word, that every other word, bleep, bleep, bleep. See, we have all these different negative stereotypes that people just pile on top of us. And if you listen to comedians and you watch movies and things like that, and it's just, they're constantly saying, well, you're not Black enough. I want somebody Black, which means you got to act Black. Meaning act Black means have all these negative things. And I get tired, and I know I'm not the only one that gets tired, that we have to always be associated, our stereotypes, with negative things. And even the other things that aren't negative, it's looked upon as negative because we do it, just the way, because we dress a certain way, or walk, dance, or music or something. Just because we do it, they want to say that it's negative. For example, eating fried chicken or eating watermelon. I had somebody say one time, one of my clients say to me that they're embarrassed and they don't like eating fried chicken or watermelon in front of white people. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Don't let white people take away your joy of eating some fried chicken or some watermelon. No way you're going to give them that power over you. Screw that. Don't worry about whether or not you fit into a stereotype or not. You shouldn't be worried about, well, are they going to think are black people going to think I'm black enough, or white people going to think I'm a negative stereotype of black? Don't worry about all that. Just be you. Be who you are. And if you're a black person, that just demonstrates the diversity that we have within our people. Okay? So don't worry about these stereotypes. And if somebody tries to say, well, you're not black enough, if you're not black enough, well, screw you, dude. I am black, and we don't have to be all the same. Okay? So first of all, I just want to commend you for refusing to change who you are, to change your note, to change your identity for somebody else's expectation of what you're supposed to be. So you be who you are. Okay? Be who you are. You know, when people give you feedback, consider the feedback that they're giving you. Okay? But be true to yourself. Okay? If you like dressing hip hop, dress hip hop. If you don't like dressing hip hop, don't dress hip hop. All right. If you like eating watermelon, eat watermelon. You like eating chicken, eat chicken. Don't let other people define you. If you don't like speaking Ebonics, then don't speak Ebonics. Be who you are. Okay. So be true to yourself. Play your true note. Play the note that God meant for you to play, which means your note. You don't have a duty to portray stereotypes. You don't have to embrace stereotypes and try to be them, and you don't have to run away from stereotypes. Just be who you are. Unapologetically play your note. And forget these stereotypes. So play the note that God meant for you to play. And if you play your true note, actually, you will find true love. But if you try to be something you are not, then you're going to end up finding someone who is not a harmonious match for you. Okay? So be who you are, play your true note, and things will work out. Harmonious wishes.